I think my theme for today is going to be waste, fraud, and abuse, and also corruption in the Trump regime. Let's start with an announcement that KKK Caroline made yesterday.
I do have one other announcement from the White House and from the president. We are proud to announce that the construction of the new White House Ballroom will begin. For 150 years, presidents, administrations, and White House staff have longed for a large event space on the White House complex that can hold substantially more guests than currently allowed. President Trump has expressed his commitment to solving this problem on behalf of future administrations and the American people. The White House is one of the most beautiful and historic buildings in the world, yet the White House is currently unable to host major functions, honoring world leaders in other countries without having to install a large and unsightly tent approximately 100 yards away from the main building's entrance. The White House State Ballroom will be a much-needed and exquisite addition of approximately 90,000 total square feet of innately designed and carefully crafted space with a seated capacity of 650 people, which is a significant increase from the 200-person seated capacity in the East Room of the White House. In recent weeks, President Trump has held several meetings with members of the White House staff, the National Park Service, the White House Military Office, and the United States Secret Service to discuss design features and planning. President Trump has chosen McCreary Architects as the lead architect, which is well known for their classical architectural design and based right here in our nation's capital. The construction team will be headed by Clark Construction, and the engineering team will be led by AECOM. The project will begin in September 2025, and it is expected to be completed long before the end of President Trump's term. President Trump and other donors have generously committed to donating the funds necessary to build this approximately 200.
Yes, you heard that. Trump is still committed to his vision of reconstituting the Gilded Age in which robber barons exploited the shit out of the rest of us. And so he's decided to build a 90,000 square foot ballroom at the White House. By the way, a football field is 57,000 square feet, so Trump is building a ballroom that is the size of nearly 2 football fields and will cost $200 million. I find it interesting that KKK Caroline has framed this as Trump is solving a problem. Look at the myriad problems facing American society and that we are facing on a global stage, not to mention the fact that most of those problems have been created by Donald Trump and his kakistocracy of incompetent boobs who are wrecking everything we care about. The thing he wants to focus on is creating a gaudy, opulent, gilded ballroom for him to entertain his friends.